back to my channel. It's Topsy Turtle Thrifter, and in this video it's going to be some footage of a shopping trip that I took with my mom, my oldest daughter Victoria, and my two youngest girls Emma and Noah. We took a day trip to Tyler, Texas to thrift shop. We had gotten there around 9 a.m. thinking that the Goodwill was going to be open by then, because that's the what time the ones in our area open. But this one opened at 10 o'clock, so we were like, we had a whole hour to spare. So we drove around a little bit and we happened upon another thrift shop that opened at 9. So we went ahead and stopped in there, and when we first got in there we started looking at prices. They were priced up a little bit high. They had a lot of nice things, and I just didn't think I was going to be able to get much for reselling. But we did find a couple things, and when we got to the register we found out that everything in the store was 15% off. That was their sale day. We just happened on their sale day at 15% off, so I got kind of excited. And I think what I was really excited about, when we had first gotten there, we saw a collection of older salt and pepper shakers, and they're the anthropomorphic ones with the animals and the vegetables and different fruits. And so I was asking the lady the different prices, and then again, you know, we found out about the 15% off, so I was like, oh, okay, so I can get some of these. So I was picking them out, and then they were coming, I think it was my mom and Tori, and maybe even the lady. She's like, did y'all see the collection that was in the case at the other side? And I was like, no, I didn't. I'd seen they had them spread out throughout the store. And so I went to the case, and there was just, it was this massive display case just full of them, and they had said somebody donated their whole collection, and they just had some really unusual, some unique ones. And I would have liked to have gotten them all, but I did have to pick a few. And at the end of the video I'll show you the ones I did get. I'll have a haul of the things we found that day. So we stopped there first, and then we did end up going to the Goodwill, and they found a few more things there. So stay tuned to the end and you will see what we found. So we'll get started. so you got to see some of the things that I picked up that day. The first stop was the thrift store that we just happened to stop by. We discovered it that day. And the second stop was the Goodwill before we headed back home. So the first store, I picked out a couple things that I was going to get, and I had wanted to ask about the salt and pepper shakers. Now, I didn't get a lot of that on video. I think I got the first group that I had seen right when we walked in. But, well, when I was asking about those, I found out there were more, and then we also found out about the sale they were having that day. We just happened to stop in on their sale day. So, I ended up grabbing quite a few of those. So the first thing I picked up was this little shell dish. Let's see now. It has a floral design there in the center. And it is marked on the bottom. It's Kaolina, Kaolena, and it's California. I had never seen this mark before, but there we go. So Kaolina, and I paid $3.99 for that, and it has little gold edges. So that'd be a nice little dish, little trinket dish for your rings or earrings. And then I found this. This would be, it holds mugs, and it's metal. I think it is a little bit older. I'm sure it came with a set of mugs, but this will probably be a display piece for me to use in my booth. I paid $1.99 for it. Again, with the 15% off on these as well. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll actually put mugs on it, or I might hang some jewelry or something from it, or it could be even used to hang ornaments, display ornaments. So that's why I picked up that piece. Thought it was cute for a couple bucks. Alright, so, oh, and this, I did grab this too. This little figurine. She is not marked. She just has a little hole on the bottom. And she's playing an accordion, like sitting on a fence line playing the accordion. And she was $2.99. So I picked her up. She's cute. Alright. Let's see. This is like a candlestick holder. I pick these up when I find them, and this would be, it's pottery glazed. It has a blue glaze on it, and this was only 99 cents. I pick them up when I find them. For one, I like to collect them because we have several candlesticks, and we've had to use them a couple of times if we've ever been out of electricity. So I just think they're cute with the little handle. I'm not sure if this will be one I keep or not. I just thought that was real cute. And so I'll have to decide what I'll do with that. Alright, so now for the salt and pepper shakers. It's like, where do I start? There's so many of them. I picked up some single ones, and I'll likely keep these for my own decorations. This is one I thought would look really cute in a kitchen. It's like an old, like a salt mill, but it says salt on it. So, and it has, this is Fairway, Japan. It has the cork stopper. It has a little painting here. So I don't know, I thought that would just be a cute display, even though it doesn't have his match. Also, something about these salt and pepper shakers, they were all in really good shape. I don't think we saw any of them with any chips or cracks. I know the ones I picked out didn't. They were all in excellent condition. Some of them will sell really well. Some of them might just get a little bit back for them, but let's see. These are little chipmunks. It's a boy and girl chipmunk, and they have Japan with the cork bottoms, and they were $4.99 with the 15% off discount. I was going to see if I can get a better, take these stickers off, and I'll show you the front a little bit better. That little set, they were cute. And there was this, so it's a tree trunk and a honey bucket. Now I'm not quite sure, but you can't see the honey so good, but you can see. So that would be, the cork is for that one, but this is where it comes out. So, and then this side. And I'm not sure which one is salt and which one's pepper. I just thought they were cute. I think with these, they're probably more, you could use them, but they'd be more for collection. This is interesting that I had asked her about these because the way they had them sitting, let's see, I think they had them like these, and I was like, what are those? Are those wells? Are they narwhals? And I was like really looking at them, and then I was like, oh, it is 2 halves of a heart with the arrow going through it. So these were $5.99 with the 15% off. These are missing the corks, so I don't know if that'll take away from the value, but again, a lot of times you're going to use these for decorations, but a really nice thing to have for Valentine's Day decor. So I thought those were neat. I did look them up. The only ones I saw, I think, was a red pair. I didn't see any pink, so I don't know. You never know until you get it listed, and if you can't find, like, sometimes it depends on color. I think the red one sold really well. I can't remember what it was, but the pink might actually have a little more value if there's not any pink ones that you see. So I will have to look more into that. These are little donkeys. They have little, I guess, flowers under them. Let's see if I can make these a little bit closer. Donkeys, and these were $3.99 before the discount. So those. Okay, and these, I'll go ahead and show these. These are interesting. These are actually selling good right now. I need to probably get these listed pretty soon, and I'm sure it's because of Easter, spring, but they're little carrot men. They're kind of the oddest looking things. They have, these are really old. They also have the little cork. So you can see they have this ruffle around their neck. And then this one has a gold sticker that says Sea Wonders Alive, Crescent City, California. So, little souvenirs. I'm sure that's what a lot of these were, little souvenir pieces. Anyways, there's that. And then a couple of other little weird ones, a little odd. These are from the same Sea Wonders Alive, Crescent City, California. They're the tomato set. Little tomato heads, I guess you'd say. And they have that same ruffled at the bottom. trying to get there. If you could see the ruffling here, kind of a delicate. There might have been a little bit of chipping on one of these, but it's really not too bad. You can't really tell unless you're really looking at it. So, okay, I see these. Oh, these. These are cute. I thought these were interesting. Let's see if I can get. They are like kicking legs with boots. And they're missing the stoppers too, but they have the hole here, so that's little, each knee has a hole for the salt and pepper, but I thought those were cute. Different. I have not seen any like that before. The lady that was checking me out, she did a very meticulous job of wrapping these up. She used bubble wrap, package paper, plastic bags, and she did a really nice job. She did one of the best wrapping jobs I think I've seen anybody do. Just took real good care of making sure nothing was going to get broken. Alright, so this set is Omnibus, and it's 1984 or 94, 1994. Omnibus, made in Sri Lanka, and if I'm not mistaken, Omnibus is a vintage, maybe before Fitz and Floyd. I don't know the full details behind it, but I know when I look up Omnibus or OCI, you see some older Fitz and Floyd pieces. But this is Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, little dogs dressed up. I thought these were cute. Now these have the rubber stoppers, so this is how you know they're not as old as some of these other ones that I've picked up that are from Japan. So Japan, if you find a lot of the older pieces, you'll find made in Japan. Let's see. There's these little deer. That was my favorite. This has to be the favorite, one of the favorites, or the little deer that I picked up. They just have little white spots on them. Oh, that, this set was $7.99 before the discount. These were $4.99. And they don't have the stoppers. These are so cute. I'm always on the lookout for little deer type figural stuff, because either for my own collection or some ideas that I had with some of those assemblage crafts. I've seen some where they put the little deer in them. This has to be my favorite pair of all of them. This little deer. So one's sleeping. So one's a little sleeping deer. And then this one, he's just sitting up wide-eyed. It's got big eyes. They do have their stoppers made in Japan stickers on the bottom. And this one says Estes Park, Colorado. So he has a little foil sticker there. So these, I'm not sure if I'm going to sell these. These might be mine to keep. They are cute. What else? Oh, I picked up a couple of singles. I showed you the one with the salt, and then this one was just a little blue elephant. There. I wish there was a second one of him, but, and this one too. He's a little skunk. Cute. And then these are they're climbing squirrels. Now these you can tell aren't as old. They have plastic stoppers in them. I've sold a climbing squirrel that you actually you connect them to the wall. You know, these could be connected to the wall because they had a little hole, and if you took the stoppers out, you could actually display those on your wall. But I've not ever sold the salt and pepper shakers. This is the first time I've seen the climbing squirrels as salt and pepper shakers. So I went ahead and grabbed those. I paid $4.99 for those. I think the little elephant was $1.99, and the skunk was also $1.99. And okay, yes, couldn't not get the alligators. So these are made in Japan, and they have a foil sticker that's, I'm not quite sure, it's something G something Co, and then made in Japan. So that has that there on the bottom. There. As you can see, these little alligators are just cute. And $7.99 for that pair. And I believe this is the last of the salt and pepper shakers. And this has, I think these are my second favorite. The deer were my first. This is my second one. These are really, really delicate. Let's see. They are a dancing elephant couple. So a dancing elephant couple, if you can see. I don't want to draw off these, they're real delicate. They're stoppers, and they are Japan. See that sticker there? I paid $4.99. Like, this one has a little, that's a patch, like a pant patch, pocket patch. But they are cute. See? So yeah, really liked those. And that's it for the salt and pepper shakers. What did I spend there? I spent $99.17, and the majority were the salt and pepper shakers, but some of these will do well in sales. So the second stop was Goodwill. We didn't find as much there, so this one we'll wrap it up. It's pretty brief. Okay, so the things that I picked up at the Goodwill stop, I didn't find as much there, but I found a few good things. I found this blue pitcher, little mini pitcher, and these do really good in my booth. It does say stoneware, made in, where is this? I paid $2.99 for it. It's made in USA. So a little stoneware pitcher, a little blue one, it's cute. And I found this. It is an insulator. I have a few clear and the blue colored ones, but I didn't have this brown color, so the ceramic. I don't know if it'll sell for much. I paid $3.99 for it. Honestly, that's probably about what they go for, but I didn't have one like this, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I know at one time they used to be popular. People would stick them in their decorations. I don't know if they're as desired at this time, but grabbed it anyways. Oh, these I was kind of excited about. They're ball glass, the inserts for the lids. So this is a smaller one and this bigger one, because we have some of the older ball jars that you would put these in, and I think they need some of the inserts. So I just grabbed these at $2.99 each. So I think that wraps up everything we got that day. Like I said, I kind of felt like I hit the jackpot with salt and pepper shakers. Some of them I paid a little more for, and I probably would have passed if they weren't on sale that day, but the fact that they were, I was like, I'm like, I'm gonna get them. So those will be dispersed. Like I said, some of those I'll keep, some of those will go in my booth, and some of those I'll get listed online. So anyway, I'm glad we stopped in that day and found those. And that concludes everything that we found, and I will see you next time. Bye.